Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. I'm Tom Poland, beaming out to you as ever from on the sand next to the waves at Little Castaways Beach in Queensland, Australia, joined today by Daniel Aaron, who is a fascinating soul. Daniel, g'day, sir. Where are you hanging out?
Hey Tom, good to be with you. I am here on the island of Maui in Hawaii.
Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. From Castaways Beach to Maui, hands across the water, all that sort of stuff. So those of you who don't know Daniel, he is, the way I describe Daniel is this fascinating mix of authenticity and spirituality and practical insights. So he's got a foot in both the spiritual world and the entrepreneurial world, which is perfect because the title of our little interview is Spiritual Entrepreneur Success Secrets. He's a number one best-selling author. I'm going to tell you how to get the book a little later on. He's an entrepreneur, a coach, an inventor, a yogi, and a father. Where do you find the time? He empowers spiritual entrepreneurs to radically up their impact and income while living their best life. And that's guaranteed. Can't wait to hear more, Darren. The interactions we've had so far, we've met a few times, I believe, a few emails back and forth. I'm excited because I know you've got this no BS style about your spirituality. And I resonate with it. I admire it. I soak in it. I believe our lives are going to be the richer for hearing from you. So let's kick off. Spiritual Entrepreneur Success Secrets. Our 7 minutes starts now, sir. Question number one is, who's your ideal client?
Thanks, Tom. Well, the ideal client is what I describe as a spiritual entrepreneur. And, that means somebody who's awoken to spirit in some way, who's got spiritual beliefs, a heart-centered way of living in the world, and they want their work or their business to reflect that for there to be congruence between those two.
Right. The interesting thing about this is for those of you listening to this going, oh, hang on, there's another woo-woo guy. It's not. It's just the label you're going to put on it. You can swap the labels out for whatever you want, but I'm telling you, what you're about to hear is going to give you fulfillment. It's going to take you closer to fulfilling your destiny. It's going to serve a lot of people, and it's going to make a lot more money. So if you're one of those people that are listening to this and you're going, oh, money bad, stay tuned. If you're one of those people that are listening to spirituality as BS, stay tuned. Keep your mind open, because the most expensive thing you can ever own is not a house or a boat or a plane. It's a closed mind. Question number two, sir, what is the problem you solve?
Well, real simply, the biggest problem with spiritual entrepreneurs, and I'm with you, you can change the title however you want, is they've got big visions, they've got big hearts, they've got a big purpose,
Right.
and they usually suck at business and suck at finances. So what we do is help them to bring those worlds together and actually create a sustainable business so they get to contribute what they want in the world.
Yeah, because to quote some rather famous person, you're in the world, but you don't have to be of it. But you are in the world, so you better pay the bills, right? So question number three, sir, thank you for that. 5.5 minutes left. What are some of the typical symptoms that people experience who you end up helping? So what's going on in their life or their business? How do they know they need to find out more about what you do?
Well, real simply, they're sick and tired of inconsistency in their business, inconsistency of leads. Same in a sense with what you help people with. They don't know where their next client is going to come from, or they're charging a teeny bit for big services, or they're doing it for free. And the biggest worst problem is that a lot of them end up giving up on it and going to work for somebody else doing something that doesn't really mean anything to them, and missing out on what they could be contributing to the world and being paid really well for it.
Right, right. So that's a big symptom right there. Question number four, 4.5 minutes left. What are some of the common mistakes that you people tell you they made before they start working with you?
Well, I guess one of the biggest ones is charging by the hour. And of course, giving away their services for free, coaching other people. A lot of that stems from their own mindset and belief in their value, whatever unconscious beliefs about spirituality and money.
Okay.
But just not realizing the good that they can bring to the world and their clients and what that's actually worth.
Right, and I guess often they charge what they feel they can afford themselves, which may not be a lot.
Yeah, or what they've been told or what they think. And, just the difference between giving a service that solves a problem for people that is based on a result versus their time. Such a huge mind shift for people.
Right. Okay. Thank you for that. 3.5 minutes left. So question number 5, one valuable free action that someone can take that's going to take them a step closer to charging what they're truly worth and really a step closer to fulfilling their destiny.
Well, as the temple at the Oracle at Delphi says, know thyself. I put together a spiritual entrepreneur survey, or a way of discovering your individual style, your genius, because we're all different in the way we do it. So we can give the link for people and they can just opt into that. And I think it's 9 questions to respond
Yeah.
to that will help them understand.
Well, let's do that. It's, folks, the URL is www.theartofspiritualleadership.com. If you go there, there is a spiritual entrepreneur style. As Daniel said, 9 questions. I've been there. It's short, it's simple. You get a full report, which really pulls the curtain back on your future and how you can really help a lot of people make some good money while you're doing it, and yet still feel fulfilled and natural and authentic. So that's www.theartofspiritualleadership.com. You can also sign up for Daniel's newsletter there. You can also go, there's a link there to buy his book. I've checked it out on Kindle, $3.99 right now. And there's bonus. So there's a bonus quality content there. So there's a heck of a lot you can go there. At the very least, go sign up for the newsletter, do the profile, and that's going to help you a bucket load. That covers both question 5 and 6, Daniel. Thank you. Question number 7, the last question, and we've got 1 minute, 45 seconds left. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
Well, I suppose the big question is, why does any of this matter, right? Who cares about spiritual entrepreneurship? And, while it's a term that may be new to people, and my book is called The Art of Spiritual Leadership, also a bit of a new term, we're in a tough situation in the world in many ways. And whether it's leadership or entrepreneurship, leaders and entrepreneurs are the people that make things happen in the world. They make change happen in the world. And one thing I know for sure when I look around is we need more leadership, more entrepreneurs who are guided by spirit. I know you know what I'm talking about, Tom. You talk about karma, marketing, do good, give out to the world. And we really need those people to be thriving economically, right? To not just have the sharks in the business world
Right.
swimming and eating, but to have the dolphins, the fun, the people that are doing good in the world. And that's why I'm so passionate about it.
Beautiful. Daniel, Aaron, thanks so much for sharing your insights and your time, and also the gifts that you're giving away. The artofspiritualleadership.com. Thanks, Daniel.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.